Hey love, you got your heart on your sleeve, but the shirt on your back's a bit small. Hey you. Let's meet down at the lonely lake. Before summer has gone away. Swim out under a broken sky. Old sun, colored with shades of white. Wave goodbye to last summer. Cold air coming our way soon. So let's lay under the falling moon. Tell me something about yourself. You never told to no one else.
시끄럽다.